Alrighty, boom. No intro, no outro, straight fire. All right, let's go to my weekly outlook. What I'm looking for the week. We're gonna do my main focuses, which are the major pairs, and then we're gonna go into some minor pairs that I have on my watch list. So, offer it. DXY. The DXY is doing its big one. So it cleared out sell side liquidity sweep. Had a sell side liquidity sweep here on Tuesday. For me, I think this is gonna be a low of the week, so it's already setting up. So with that being said, UCAD, UCHF, UJPY looking for buys. AU, EU, GU, NU looking for sells. You already know, boom, bounce off the POC and then head up. All right, so AUD USD took out buy side liquidity sweep. However, price did not show seller's acceptance, so I did not set a pending order for this. Price did not close below the POC. EUR USD, again, the reason why I did not put this on my watch list is because price took out extreme low sell side liquidity sweep and price took out buy side liquidity sweep. I could have played it not safe and just enter it on the sell, knowing that it's going to sell pending a close below the POC. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to force no trades, try to extend myself, like taking this off my watch list. Great British Pound USD, sell side liquidity sweep. Again, looking for sells. Ideally, this would have probably been a potential entry right here. However, comma, again, didn't have a buy side liquidity sweep, so I'm not really interested in it because didn't take out the previous day's highs. Now, if it would have taken out the previous day's highs and then still close below the POC, then I would have tried to enter and wrote it down. NZD USD currently have a pending order for this. As you can see, took out buy side liquidity sweeps. Price closed below the POC. This is my indication of, all right, is go time. Boom, entered in for a sell limit. Take profit on the bottom here. That should give me a 1 to 5%. USD CAD, again, boom, price took out sell side liquidity and then closed above the POC. So I set a pending order for right here, looking for buys, 6.62%. You already know my rule of thumb. Halfway along the way, I'll take out half of my positions, move my stops to break even, and let the rest ride. USD CHF, again, price closed below the POC. Took out sell side liquidity. Price did not close below the POC, so I'm not setting a pending order. And last but not least, USD JPY, we got some nice rejections. Boom, sell side liquidity sweep, another sell side liquidity sweep. Price closed above the POC. So this is my clear indication of, all right, cool, let me get in on this trade. That should give me a 2.69 RR. All right, so going into the rest of my watch list. So these are all the pending orders that I have set. I already told y'all about NZD USD, USD CAD, USD JPY, AUD CHF. Currently in this trade right now, down 4.9 pips, but it's good. Again, took out some sell side liquidity sweeps. Price closed above the POC for my acceptance. Boom, went ahead, set a pending order, and currently in this trade. AUD NZD, again, price closed, boom. Price took out sell side liquidity sweep and then closed above the POC. So again, indication of, all right, let me get into this trade. 9.41% EUR NZD. Price didn't hit me into this yet. Let me put this over. Again, another sell side liquidity sweep. Price closed above the POC. Set a pending order for this trade. Great British Pound JPY. GJ, again, boom, price, sell side liquidity sweep. Price closed above the POC right here. However, you already know I don't trade Mondays going into Tuesdays. However, I do trade Tuesdays going into Wednesdays. So set a pending order. And I don't think this is going to warrant my risk to reward that I will like. Let me see. I like 1 to 2s or better. Yeah, so it does. So boom. And then Great British Pound NZD. What did price do? Price gave me a sell side liquidity sweep. Price closed above the POC. Now this wasn't a really big close, but it closed nevertheless, still following my rules. That should give me 9.81%. So that is my weekly outlook, my full watch list. I have other things on my watch list too, but these things did not close above or below the POC. They might make it to my pending order watch list tomorrow. We will see, but I will show you all just so you all see what's going on. All right, so Great British Pound CHF took out sell side liquidity sweep, but did not close above the POC. With that being said, let me show y'all. Last week I was in this trade This trade hit take profit this week, got 3.29%. I say again, got 3.29% in total. So overall, this was a good trade for the individuals that was rocking with me since last week. Great British Pound USD, again, price took out sell side liquidity sweep, closed above the POC. However, closed back below the POC. Not really interested in it. Truth be told. So what I can foresee price doing is tapping into this POC right here, coming down to the downward POC, and then coming back up. But again, I like sweeps before I enter into my trade. So not interested in this one. This will be a risky trade for me. EURCHF. Again, took out sell side liquidity sweep, and though it closed above the POC right here, again, I do not trade Mondays into Tuesdays, and then Tuesday did not close above the POC. Not interested. Great British Pound CAD. Great British Pound CAD took out sell side liquidity sweeps, took out some more sell side liquidity sweeps. As you can see, price closed above the POC. Again, not interested because what? I do not trade Mondays into Tuesdays. Though this would have been lucrative, I stick it to my rules. Like if it don't hit me in, it don't hit me in. If it falls outside my rules, I'm not trading it. NZD CAD, again, took out some buy side liquidity sweeps. However, price did not close below the POC, so it's on my watch list, but I didn't enter in on it. Same thing, NZD JPY, price closed. Price took out buy side liquidity sweep, did not close below the POC. Not interested. CAD CHF, again, price took out sell side liquidity sweep, did not close above the POC. Not interested. AUD CAD, we have lots and lots of rejections, but what price did not do? Price did not close below the POC. Not interested. EUR Great British Pound, again, got a nice rejections. However, price did not close below the POC. Not interested. Great British Pound AUD, this is the last one. Got some rejections on this Tuesday, and again, price did not close above the POC, so not interested. Alrighty, so last but not least, there's one more pair that I held since last week, and is AUD JPY. So AUD JPY, you know, I got half my profit, so that was like 1.44%, and I moved my stops to break even, so closed out in profit for this trade. So that's my weekly outlook. I know it was a lot. I was trying to hurry up and rush through it. Hopefully I got the gist of it, but no intro, no outro, straight fire. I will see y'all on Friday or Saturday for the weekly recap. Peace.